It's going down. Basement. No tip. Live from the basement. It's going down. Basement. Kickin with Kryces in the basement.
Live from the basement, man. It's the host with the jokes, your boy Kryces. 2 Up, 2 Down is where I'm found. From the 540 to your 800 code, I'm gonna hold this shit down. We here tonight, man, with your boy Poe Mack, the legendary Poe Mack. Let me start off by saying that. One of the pioneers of hip-hop in the Roanoke scene, period, man, because there's not too many people that actually be doing it. Some people jump in and just do it for the wave, just do it for the time period. But it's hard for people to actually stay in it for some years. And this guy, Poe, been doing this shit longer than a lot of y'all probably been living, man. But I like y'all to meet, man, Poe Mack, man. What's going on with you, Poe, man?
Man, just working on a new album, man. Which almost just seems like the repetitive line every year, but that's what I like to do, man. Just I do it because I still have fun doing it, like regardless of the business and everything. Like it's still fun for me to write and record. And so it's like I always said, once the fun left, then I'd be done with it. And so I'm still here.
Who gave you inspiration and like kind of made you start rapping and kind of like helped you start your career? Who influenced you as a child?
First was my aunt, Jane Powell.
Okay.
And she's not a rapper, but she is an MC. And so I was writing poetry and like people sitting around writing raps. And so like I was like, I think I could do that. So let me take some of my poetry and I'm gonna like spit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, spit on the beat.
So I ended up doing it this one night and it kind of killed it for what it was at the time. It was whack, but it killed it for the situation.
Yeah, it broke the ice though.
Yeah. And like keep in mind all this, I've never like was a hip hop kid. Like my brother used to force the shit on me. Like I was, telling y'all earlier, like I was listening to R&B mainly at that point, and I grew up listening to like heavy metal and rock. See, my grandfather was a musician, so he had a lot of wise words for me before he passed. That's why I named, when I had the album Stoneworth, that was named after him. That was his middle name. Yeah,
speaking of albums, that's what I was going to ask you too. Like, what age were you when you put your first album up, your first project? Was it a mixtape album, or just was it a song?
The first actual official project that we put out, that we would call official, was like later in '97 when we got our first group together. And it was at that time it was a group of 4 of us, and we had this tape called Rise of the Temple.
Being that the style of music has kind of changed back, well, ain't no kind of, it's completely changed back to how it was in the 90s now. But do you feel the need to try to make songs to fit into with this era, or do you just stick in your own lane and just stay with your own? Or do you just try to dip and dab sometimes just to, just to play around? Sometimes you might be in the booth. Let me try this whole nother flow, amigo flow or something like that. Do you just stay in your own lane, stay the Poe? Poe now.
I stay in my lane 95%.
Okay.
The only 5% I'll say is like maybe back about 6, 7 years ago. Like, I'd hear like some people double timing on some beats, and so like, and not that I won't ever like do it, but the origin of me doing it was because people like to hear double time raps over beats with fast hi-hats. People, it's kind of energized.
The frequency.
Yeah, and so people like to hear that shit. And I know that, and so I would once in a while kind of throw that in there.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, I stay in my lane.
This era of music. What do you think about the production? Because me personally, I feel like that's the only thing that's keeping people afloat. They can pick great beats. And some of these new producers, they got up-tempo, like you said earlier, about the frequency and about, the claps and the snaps and get people going.
I absolutely love the production of this new generation.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I think production has gotten better over the years.
Yeah.
That as rap has maybe progressively gotten worse, production has gotten off the chain.
And I think that's the only thing that's been saving the music is the production.
I think what's taking me so long to even come out with a CD just completely with my own production is because the new era has actually had to make me step up things technically.
Yeah, and I was going to get to that. Like, if you made your own beat, do you prefer to make your own beats, or if you made them, or how do you go about your beat selection? Everybody's different.
I'll tell you, it's about how it makes me feel. But like, I started producing out of a necessity.
Yeah, okay.
See, I started rapping out of like fun and my emotional connection with it, but the production came out of necessity So like I can literally just put it down for a couple months at a time and not miss it.
Yeah.
I'm cutting on the machine because I'm trying to sell a beat
rather
than make one to rap on. But the thing is though, I know what I want, so usually if I take the time to sit down and make it,
it's gonna
I can get what I want. You know.
And you said you put your first project out in 96, 97, right? 97. How many projects have you put out since 97? And you say you're working on one right now, so what number would that be?
Now, approximately, just overall, like including mixtapes and group projects with people, things that I rapped on and made beats on, like it's probably near 40.
God damn.
But solo, I've came out with 20 solo projects.
20 solo, god damn.
Like this new one will be 21.
Folks are struggling with making 20 songs. This one is 20 old projects. That's real. Nowadays, a lot of people say it's not a lot of money in music. Because a lot of people feel like since the mixtape game, a lot of people just giving out music and stuff like that. And do you find it harder now to make money, or compared to back when you first started, or early 2000s?
Not necessarily harder. It's just changed.
Yeah.
The way the approach changed. See, back when I started. And I was very fortunate because like my aunt got me into the show game before I could even put out a project. So so I know the stage better than I knew the lab. I know the stage longer. Like
that's real.
So knowing the stage side first, that's straight involved business and money.
Yeah.
And so like I got put in a good path early. Man, there's shit we do on the arm and there's shit that we do for the dollar. The thing is, the things you do for the arm, you just gotta make sure it's either fulfilling the soul or your belly in some way, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally had situations where people like didn't have a budget. We're like, look, we're gonna feed you and anybody you bring, and we'll have, you know, if you was planning on drinking somewhere tonight, nah, don't worry about that. We're gonna pay for that. We're gonna make sure that happens. Well, if I think about like, well, if that's $300 worth of things that happen, then you know, you don't need to hand me $300. Thank you.
I know you did a lot of shows, man. 20 goddamn years. For one, how long you been doing shows? I know at first, man, like
the first actual show, I told my aunt about like, you know, all these things going on once she found my notebook. Cause I ain't even mean for my aunt to find my notebook.
Exactly, my mama found mine.
I was writing all these raps she found. She was like, you know, I kind of like what you got there. She's like, you know, you got a lot of dirty words in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you know, and I was all shy about it. She said, I'll tell you what. I do this for you. You do this without all these words in it. And she was like, and I get my band to learn the songs.
Oh, shit.
But once I was done with school, then she would take me and my homie out on tour with her.
That's real. Shout out to Auntie, man. Auntie the plug.
Yeah, so like we out there seeing the road. Like, and this one, we 18 and 19 seeing the road.
Yeah, so yeah.
Like we in 5-star hotels. We getting fit like, dude, writers that have specifics where like she be like, you want me to add something to this? And like these contracts get worked out by our manager. And like so we popping up and they had like the fried chicken that was requested with the macaroni and cheese and the bottled water and the diet drink specifically for so-and-so over here. And this shit was always laid out like that. I was seeing this at 18. This ain't even including the fact she might be getting 5 or 6 racks for the gig.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she was like getting that.
Yeah,
she was getting it like that.
How much money you think you invested in yourself?
To be honest with you though, I've gotten away with not having to put in as much as a lot of people do. Like, but I like to make sure that I don't spend any more than $3,000 a year. Okay, yeah, that's real. To operate.
Yeah, that's real. Hell yeah. Do you think you're a better MC or producer? And I know which one you're gonna pick because of what you said earlier, but I just still want to ask you that question.
Now, because like I was saying earlier, beat makers is just a part of being a producer. When I was younger, I would say I was a better MC than producer. I'm a better producer than MC now.
Over time, you learn more.
Yeah. Because I can I could take everybody in the room right now and not spit one rhyme and not even make the beat.
Yeah.
But like literally say, hey, you do this, and you do this, and I'll hear the final in my head of what it's gonna be beforehand. And that's what makes a producer. Yeah. And I feel like it just takes more overall skill sets to make that. And I'm not even like, I won't say I'm a great producer. I've got act good in the past year because I've been paying attention to a lot of other producers and just like refining my process. But yeah, at this point, I'd say probably a better producer. But like, I just love rap.
I definitely appreciate you coming down here. The basement, man, starting it off, man. Definitely started off right. Got to start off with the legends and shit, man. Pay your respect. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't know what this generation and shit is doing nowadays, but I appreciate you coming through, man, and blessing us, man.
I do.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying.
If I could add just one thing,
yeah,
man, I got the new album coming. All Me on the Beats.
That's real.
I even thought about doing the cover. I might not go that far, but now I wanna put all musical aspects I'm involved in on the table in one project. That's my chance to do it.
Look out for that.
The 21st joint coming out for me. So I told you I love 21, and that 21 gotta be by me.
That's real.
So
that's real. But
I
go ahead and let them know, plug your social media.
SyMidas.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Shouts to Sy. Y'all ain't seen him, know he around. Hey, plug your social media and all that though, cause you know how that shit go.
www.poemack.com, POEMACK.com.
Oh shit. And you already know, man. Once you come to this basement, you're gonna have to spit something. Especially if you say you're a rapper. Whatever you goddamn do, you make some beats. We wanna hear some beats. So if you rap, we wanna hear you rap. My nigga Poe about to drop something for you, know.
P to the Israel. Yeah. King of the mountain, nigga. Yeah. What? Yeah. I keep a note in the yes man. Balance is key. I wanted the ring, took my talents to NC. But I'm Southwest beat to the death. Kill it and jet on the road, building the rep. If everyone in the building is left, I still rock the mic like it's no room to step, y'all. Got the best of me since I was 17. All night on a 4-track, a different pedigree. I knew definitely good places is where destiny would lead. The recipe, you got shortened a bit. Appreciate support from friends, I'm still on course to win. I teach my niece life, she an amateur at it. So she wrote race through men like Danica Patrick, yeah. Make sure every jam is a classic. No territory is safe, we will attack it, yeah. Poe Mack. 2 to the sky, 2 to the motherfucking flow, niggas.